some different types of forces. In our last class, we discussed about force and its definition and the things we can do with the help of force. So today we will learn the different types of force, because in our surroundings different types of forces are seen. Okay, so children, there are 4 types of force we can see in our surroundings. The first one is gravitational force, then second one frictional force, third one magnetic force, and the last one muscular force. These are the 4 forces today we will learn. Okay, so let's start with the first force, gravitational force. Gravitational force means it is a force that attracts downwards, each and everything downwards towards the center of earth. For example, when I throw a ball upward, it will come some distance. Okay, it will go some distance. After that, that ball always come downwards only. This is because only of the gravitational force. So gravitational force means this is a force that attracts or pulls each and everything downwards towards the center of the earth. Okay, so we can call this force as force of gravity or gravity. Okay, due to this gravity, all the things that go downwards only, means whatever fell, for example the leaves, all these things, if it is fell down, only downwards. Okay, and my dear children, this gravity discovered by one of the famous scientists. Do you know who is that? Yes, Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton discovered the force of gravity. Behind this discovery, there is one interesting story. Once, Sir Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree. At that time, suddenly an apple fell on his head. So at that moment onwards, Sir Isaac Newton think about why this apple comes downwards only. Why it did not go upward or sideward? So that thing leads to the famous discovery. Okay, so he conducted many experiments and at last he reached this discovery. That is a gravitational force. So Sir Isaac Newton discovered this gravity. Okay, so my dear children, our first force is gravitational force. Gravitational force means the force that attracts or pulls every object downwards towards the center of the earth. Okay, that is the definition of force of gravity or gravity. All of you please study this definition. It's a very important one. Okay, now we can move to the second type of force. That force is a frictional force. Before explaining this frictional force, children, we can do one activity. Now all of you please rub your both palms together. You can rub it now. Children, what do you feel now? Yes, our both palms become hot. So how our both palms are too hot? Any idea? Yes, children, in our both palms, see, in between the surface of this palm, when we rub, there is one force is acting. That force is a frictional force. So frictional force means the force that acts whenever any two objects rub together or come in contact. That force is called frictional force. Okay, and this frictional force is always acting opposite of the movement of the object. That means when I rub my right palm forward, at that time in between the surface of this right palm and left palm, there is one force is acting. That force is a frictional force, and this frictional force is moving or acting opposite of the right palm. Okay, that's why heat is generated. Okay, so my dear children, frictional force is always acting opposite of the moving object. Okay, that sentence is very important. Okay, then the next point is this frictional force slows down or sometimes it stops movement of the object. For example, when we roll a ball, that ball will go some distance. After that, it slows down its movement or it stops. How this movement stop? Yes, there is one frictional force is acting in between the surface of the ball and the floor. That frictional force is always acting opposite of the movement of the ball. That's why the ball, after some time, the ball stops or slow down its movement. Okay. So dear children, frictional force is a contact force. It needs to object surface. Okay. So once again we can say the definition of frictional force or friction. Okay. Frictional force means it is a force that acts whenever any two objects rub together or come in contact. That force is a frictional force or friction. And frictional force is always acting opposite of the movement of the object. And the same force, frictional force, it slows down or sometimes it stops the movement of the object. Okay. So children, now we can go to the third type of force. That force is a magnetic force. Children, have you ever seen magnet? Yes, I know. You all must have played with this magnet, no? Yes. So we know that a magnet has capacity or an ability to attract some metals towards itself. That attraction means that force we can call the magnetic force. So we can define the magnetic force like this way. A magnetic force means the force that attracts certain metals like nickel or iron towards a magnet. So children, let's define this magnetic force like this way. Magnetic force means the force that attracts or pulls certain metals like nickel or iron towards into this magnet. That force we can call the magnetic force. Magnetic force means the force that we can see in magnet, okay, or the capacity of the magnet to attract some metals. The metals are nickel and iron, okay. So a magnet has a capacity to attract some metals. And children, do you know a magnet has two poles? That means two sides. These two sides we can call like this way, South Pole and North Pole. Okay. Magnet has two poles, South Pole and North Pole. South Pole we can mark as capital S. And North Pole we can mark as capital N. So dear children, the South Pole and North Pole are the two poles of a magnet. And do you know a magnet can also attract another magnet. Okay, but if the same poles are coming, it will repel. What is the meaning of repel? Yes, it will never attract, it will move away. A magnet can also attract another magnet. If the same poles are coming, it will repel each other. Means it will never attract. Okay, it will move away. But the opposite poles will attract each other. Okay. So dear children, these are the points about this magnetic force. Okay. And we can move to our last force. The last force we can see in our body. So the last force is the muscular force. Muscular force means the muscle force. We have the muscle, means our body is made up of muscles, blood vessels, bones. So we need some force to do all these activities. Okay, for our body movement we need force. From where this force we get? Yes, from our muscles. Our muscles have an ability or capacity to do all these things. So the force that exerted by which these muscles to do all this work we can call the muscular force. Okay, muscular force means in human body, muscles are there. That muscles exert the force. That force is the muscular force. With the help of this muscular force, we can do all our daily activities. That means running, walking, talking, means all this. All the movements happens due to this muscular force. Okay, so dear children, today we learned four types of forces. The first one is gravitational force, second one is frictional force, third one is magnetic force, and the last one is muscular force. Okay, all of you study well this forces, and it's a definition also. It's a very important one. And now all of you please copy the question answers. Okay, our second term portion is over. So all of you study well this portions, because our exam also coming. So I hope all of them are studying well. Thank you, my dear children.